3, 2.
How many pictures are on Yelp? You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, so that's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
Dave, 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole
you
nother
think so? First and foremost, thank you for listening to Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm Man of Many Friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone, and here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktail. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com. Or hop on the mendontknow.com website. Shoot me a message. Coin my guy. Question of the day. Can work kill a relationship?
Okay, so you're saying you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And work is busy, crazy, whatever. Absolutely it can.
Damn. You don't think... Why don't you think people know, like, damn, this motherfucker's busy, or this person is busy, she's busy? Because I think it does go both ways.
So the person who doesn't have the crazy job, you'd say they should understand, right?
Yeah.
But the person who does have the crazy job probably should understand that they probably won't have a healthy relationship. And was that discussed before? Or?
I mean, you knew my work-life balance already.
Right.
But
you also knew you weren't able to give to that relationship because you're giving so much to your work too.
Yeah, but you knew that because we started dating and you still wanted to pursue it.
Who's you? The person with the job?
The person is telling that to the person with the job but doesn't have the work-life balance that they have.
It's on both of them. Because they probably shouldn't have tried it.
Unrealistic expectations, you think?
Yeah. I mean, okay, look. We're making it sound like the other party's a stay-at-home person not doing it.
No, I'm just saying. I'm with
now, there's another scenario where, let's say you get a promotion and all of a sudden your job is kicked into full gear now.
Yeah.
That is something that has to be discussed too, because you're going to be like, the other person can be like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, but you did sign up for the money.
But you did sign up for your man to be super successful or woman.
Yeah.
And that's tough because that you got to work on it. You have to the one who has the crazy job after the high paying, the more responsibility job. They're the ones who has to realize like what's more important to them going forward. Can they pursue the relationship and give 100 still if you're already giving 100 to your work too?
Yeah, I like that. Hold on, I like that. Girl, going crazy on my phone.
But to your earlier question, of course it can.
Hello.
Okay, good. See, since you want to call and know what I'm on the podcast, I figured I'd call you back. I'm here with Coy. Gabby, say what's up to Coy.
What's up, Gabby?
Hey.
Now, I know you just fell and hurt yourself, but it seems like you're pretty fine and you're probably on your way to work, yes or no?
I am. I'm about to be there with no dinner.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll cook you something up in the back. I'm pretty sure. Question of the day, and it's a great. You're a great person to ask because you have no work-life balance. Yeah, you don't have any work-life balance. Do you think work can mess up a relationship?
Yes.
Damn. Has it messed up any of yours in the past?
Yes.
Why?
Because if you work a lot and you don't balance your time, your significant other can feel, maybe not unwanted is the word, but neglected.
Yeah, but he loves the money.
But I love money.
Yeah, no, but he loves the money too.
I mean, he didn't get much of it, but yeah.
Damn, yeah. You know, I mean, if you're not going to share the, like, Yeah, you know what? Do you think?
I mean, respectfully, we didn't live together.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know. I would buy dinner,
Okay. Shit. Okay.
so I guess he would experience the wealth in that aspect.
100%.
Bought him a couple pair of sneakers.
See, hey, this is what I'm talking about. Hey, you doing that out here? Motherfucker was like, hey, take all the time you need. I'll be here when you get home. Take all the time you need.
Yep.
You getting dinners and sneakers? Take all the time you. Do you need me to drop off any food at work? Because you should stay the extra hours. I'm just damn.
Yeah.
Wait, so you know what? Can I tell you something? I guess
Sure.
it's a lot of my homegirls that do work a lot that are having this problem. Like the man is like, damn, you're never home. Why can't you do this? Do you really have to work this much? And I'm sitting back thinking to myself, is like, you really asking her these questions?
Yeah, well, some men are more needy than others, I guess.
I did not think you ran into this problem, by the way. I would that because you didn't have work-life balance, a man was going to complain.
Well, one did.
Oh, that's crazy.
He's no longer.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is now he works 2 jobs. So I'm not.
Well, look at that.
Well, ain't that some shit?
Yeah, 100%. All right, get to work. Text me later. I appreciate you.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
bye,
bye.
guys.
Damn.
I mean, it's like if you think of you could just think of movies and shows. It's a plot in a lot of them.
Yeah. 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 Call everybody's favorite caller right now. That's crazy.
Hey.
Hey, what up?
Nothing.
I'm here with Koi. Say what's up, Nina.
Nina, what's going on?
Hey, Koi.
Wow, back to that. Okay. Koi. She said hi.
I know. I heard.
Okay.
I'm right here too.
Okay. Nina, quick question for you. Let me ask you this. Do you think work kills relationships?
I think it can. Most definitely.
Damn. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, it's the men that I've been hearing lately, and this is why the question has arose.
Mm-hmm.
Men are complaining that the women are working too much.
Men are complaining.
That's the first. I know. I'm like, that we're working too much. Well, that's interesting. I mean, we work hard, depending on the lifestyle we want. And if he's not contributing to the household or to the lifestyle, I mean, the expectation shouldn't be that she should just settle.
I mean,
so what you're telling me is that these women have a level of expectations for themselves that they're not willing to let go because of who they're with. So do better. I mean, there you go.
What about, okay, let me give this scenario. What if the guy and the girl both are on the even scale of salary, but his job is more of stay at home and not as stressful. He works from home. Hers is office 18 to 20 hours a day, not being home. You know what I mean? So like, what do you do about that? Is that now just a decision? Like, hey, this sucks.
No, I mean, in reality, that probably her job was like that for a while, and you know, and he knew, so he knew that she what type of job that she had, the hours that she had to put in for whatnot, and clearly it was okay until it's not. So they need to figure out. I mean, it's a conversation, and depending on, I mean, you know, like the hustle bustle grind. If she was like, hey, I'm gonna hustle bustle grind for like 2.5 years, this is how it is. Are you good? And I'm sure he said yes.
We always say yes. We always say yes. Don't matter.
But it's not until you're in it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and only right, the strong will survive, the weak won't. So
Hear that, Coy? The weak get eaten.
But it's
It's
fair.
true.
It's fair if one party also is missing the connection that they had.
Hey, check
before,
this
too.
out. Check this out. You're missing the connection. Since you're at home, do all the shit she's gonna do before she gets home.
mhm.
Wait, what am
So
I?
they're-
What am I connecting with? Her or the trash that I'm cleaning? What are you asking me to connect
If
with?
you do
not-
everything,
that's
if
not
you
the right
take
example.
away all the obligations she'll have coming home, then when she gets home, all she has to do is be
What
with
if
you.
her only obligation is to sleep when she gets home? That's all she has time to do.
I mean, look, I question.
Well, then,
then
I don't-
there'll be a
like-
question.
You guys are making me look bad because I'm taking their side of the guy with the girl.
No.
What if it's the other way around?
Same
What if-
thing.
Not at
Same
all.
thing.
What if it's
Even
the
the
other way
girl.
around?
Take away all his obligation from getting home. So
Is
all
it
he has to
okay for a girl to miss her guy and
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's-
not have the same kind of connection they had before when they had more
So-
time together?
100%.
So here's the thing. It's the same. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
But the thing is the understanding and the communication.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think there was, it's like, okay, well, maybe it's a 5 days a week type of situation.
Yeah.
And then Saturday and Sunday, it's just dedicated
To us.
to the both of you or to the family.
Mhm.
Yeah. But, it still gets a little bit difficult because I don't know if these individuals have kids.
Yep.
So then they really have to be strategic.
Yeah.
But it can work though.
Yeah. It's
But
just
it's
hard.
the communication
And the commitment.
and the commitment.
There has to be
And
a talk. There has to be
Yeah.
a fork in the road talk. Like,
Yeah.
look, if you're gonna pursue this and this is the way it's gonna be, I don't know if I'm comfortable with this.
Or we have to have these are our non-negotiables.
Yeah, like maybe we
I
have
think-
this day together or no work on this.
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. You have to have some.
But if something comes up, you
Yeah.
have to be able
Of
to
course.
redirect.
Yeah, you got.
But I also think that these conversations, you have to check in with each other. That's the thing. You have to check in.
Do you
because
think that's
what
a bad
works-
thing? Do you and not even that? I don't want to say. Do you think that's a bad thing? Do you think couples are not checking in with each other?
I
in the
do
course
think
of-
couples are not checking. Yeah, because you don't even have to work a lot, and couples aren't checking in with each other. 1,000%. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is inexcusable if you're,
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
I
have
just
it.
think. I think that was that. I think that's. I think that may be it.
There's
Yeah,
other-
you don't.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, you don't have to. Work doesn't have to be a factor. If you guys are just enjoying how you, because here it is, you can get so used to a person working. You develop your own life, and you're still happy with them.
Mm-hmm.
But when that person comes back, they expect you to go back to how it was,
Yep.
and that's hard. It's difficult because you're like, oh shit, well, I developed my own life. This is my routine that I'm doing. But just by simply checking in, you can easily deviate, not get as comfortable, but still be like, okay, well, this is, it's kind of like if you think of construction, right?
Mm-hmm.
They might have like a lot of projects, but when it rains, they're at home.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, okay, well, my significant other is go time.
Yep.
I mean, if they're in California, it's a sprinkle of rain. So they might not be home.
Yeah, we get 30%.
But yeah, you just have to check in. It's like the fluid conversation, and it's
like that.
honest conversation too. Like, hey, how are you? Is
Yeah.
everything okay? Like, what is this week? Whether you're checking in weekly, because everyone's schedule changes
Yep.
week by week, and it's okay if you're like, okay, well, this week is going to be X, Y, and Z. All right, so let's get something in. Let's get some pencils in. But yeah, there's always ways to reconnect without even spending money.
Yeah.
There's always ways. You just be creative, and Google is your friend. You have AI, all of that. You don't even have to be that creative. You can, put it in there and be like, what can I do for, my significant other?
Yeah.
Like they like X, Y, and Z, and bloop, there you go.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Nina. We appreciate you. We're gonna let you go.
All right.
Bye.
All righty.
I need it.
Okay. Bye.
That's facts. I like that. Yeah, bro. I don't know. For me, I think when you're looking at someone hyper successful and you kind of know and I hate saying but look,
Yeah.
you know where the priorities at.
Right.
Regardless of but
Yeah.
I like what my sister said. Regardless of where you two are in a relationship, if y'all aren't checking in,
Yeah.
the relationship is gonna go astray, whether you're busy or not.
Because most of the time in your profession, hey, if this is my goal to get up to this point, and when it gets to this point, I'm going to be more at the office, or I might not be as available. Now, sometimes, in rare occasions, you might just walk into this promotion or this job you never knew while you're in a relationship, and all of a sudden your life is going to flip a little bit. I don't want to say flip bad, but like you're not going to have nearly as much time.
You're not. Can you see the big picture? I guess it's the other person and them together. It's like, hey, can we see the big picture together?
Big picture in the long run, as long as during the time it's not harming, because you know how it goes. Like, let's say a woman is working at the office a long time. Yeah. She doesn't have a lot of time at home. She meets some guy. Yeah. It just happens. You know what I mean?
Chat at the copy machine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, that shit.
Shit happens, and it's like, and it is because of the job.
Yeah, but you got to make sure you keeping the main thing. Let's call E. Yeah, is it ringing?
Hi, you reached the voicemail.
Ooh. Shit went straight to voicemail. Let's try it one more time real quick. Do. Might be on the phone with her mom. That's crazy. Did not even ring. I'll text her.
Hi, you reached the voicemail.
All right, I'll text her. I don't know. I think you know what, and also I'll tell you this. I look at it from me and from my standpoint. With the amount of things I do, it's hard.
Yeah.
And not gonna lie to you. A lot of situations, it was like, oh yeah, I could deal with it. And nah.
Lots
Couldn't.
of situations.
Yeah. Oh, see here, shit. I think Koi, don't do that.
Can you
Oh
believe
my
it?
gosh.
Can you
Hey.
believe it?
Stop.
Who are you yelling at?
Koi, he just acted up. Koi, I'm here with E. Say what's up to Koi.
E, what's going on?
Hey, Corey.
E, you are probably the 100% perfect person to ask in this situation. Actually, I really, really wanted to hear from you. Does work ruin relationships? And I'm talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, man, wife relationships.
It can, for sure.
Why?
If both people don't work, there's going to be a disconnect. Like if you have traditional roles, like a wife stays home, not all the time, but I think it can result into that because you have kind of a completely separate life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that life can be demanding, and you can feel. I think it takes a lot of understanding from one person and then a lot of intentionality from another.
That's a bar. Okay. I felt like you've been down this road a couple times. Damn. That's a bar. I mean, look, hear me out. Is it because I guess too, I think reassurance does play a factor too as well. I think there has to be a heightened level of reassurance in the relationship because Koi even said, you might have you might be at work so much that you have a work husband, and now
Right.
I didn't mean to. It was never supposed to be like this. And it's like, nah, and now you done,
Right.
and then now you've created a supervillain.
What do you mean, at home or at work?
I mean, well, you just left you just left the boyfriend at home for Chet at work by the copier, and yeah, you didn't turn that man at home that's now packed his stuff and left into the supervillain.
True.
Now he hates women. Period.
And you can even say the guy is at home. He could be working too. He just doesn't get to see her as much as the work as much as Chet.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me ask
I
you
mean,
this.
it's definitely a thing.
How is your work-life balance? 50-50,
So I would say
60-40?
it fluctuates. It fluctuates, and I'll tell you, I've been in like even this job that I have now.
Mhm.
I was in a relationship in the beginning part of it, and that's why I say it takes a lot of intentionality, right?
Mhm.
A lot of understanding from one person and
Mhm.
intention from the other.
Which
So-
one were you? Sorry, have to define roles.
Well, I was a little bit. It was a little bit of a different situation
Okay.
because he owned his own business.
Got it.
So we both could work from the beach, from Dubai, from our house, from Starbucks.
Light flex, light flex. Hey, you know how you put Starbucks last?
No, listen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I know. I just like to fucking give you a hard time.
You're such a brat. So it's a little bit different
yeah.
because neither one of us were tied to an office.
Yeah.
But I was definitely, my job was more demanding than his. He could kind of turn it on and off more than I could. And I think by nature, I have a hard time turning it off at all. So it fluctuates. It takes a lot of intention from me.
Do you think you do better with a guy that? Do you think you do better with a more successful guy or a less successful guy?
You know, that's a really funny question. It's something that I've thought about.
It's like, honestly, that was my big question for you. I really thought about when I wanted to ask you this question. Do you think, like, I guess that's where it's at. And mind you, both of them are hyper secure. Both of them are they both have all the same attributes. Just one makes more money.
Yeah, let's just say they're great. Yeah, they're it has nothing to do with them. It's solely on me.
Yeah.
The more successful guy will understand my work life more, and someone intellectually stimulating me is extremely important. Like, you have to be able to get you have to be able to understand my mind and get it going.
Yep.
But the really successful guy, not only do I have to be intentional with him, but I also have to have understanding because I know what his life is like. There's a cost to everything.
Ooh.
So as a woman,
go ahead, take me to church. I got to get some church whatchamacallits on here. Go ahead.
gospel music in the background.
Yeah, I got to get some gospel music in the background. Go ahead, though.
I honestly, I can't tell you because I'm such a different person than I was a year ago and 2 years ago.
Ooh, love that. Love the growth. I'm a fan of that.
I can't.
All we do is
I can't tell you what exactly is. I don't know if one's better than the other.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. We me and Coy have been both going back and forth trying to see if I don't know. We just both. It's like work can always ruin a relationship, but
Well, a lot of successful men that I know that are unhappy have, like, in their marriages or have gotten divorces, have literally said to me that their biggest disconnect is their wife has zero understanding of what their life is like for the greater part of the day, and that they can't talk to her about their world because she doesn't get it. And it's not her fault, right?
No, absolutely not, because she has her own jobs to do.
Right.
And I'm not trying to downplay her jobs either, but it's, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I often sit back and I think, I'm like, it has to be. I think my sister put it perfectly. You have to have check-ins. Like, if you're not checking in with your spouse, on just like every other, just, hey, like, where are you at?
Right.
And it was crazy. I was listening to this podcast, and they were talking about Mel Robbins, and she was like, you know, she get home, her husband get home, and they'll ask, like, oh, what do you have? You know, and basically, what do you have to give our relationship? The guy was like, oh, I got 50, and she was like, okay, cool, I got the other 50. Or one time he said, I was like, oh, hey, I got 10. She's like, okay, no problem. I got 90. I got you. One time he came home, he's like, oh, I got 50. She was like, I ain't got anything. We just gonna sit our ass down and just, give each other some time apart. Not bad time apart. Just, hey, like, look,
Right.
we don't have enough to give each other in this relationship today. Meaning, like, we are
Right.
both burnt out. We need some.
Let's not try something today.
Yeah, let's not try something. Go ahead. You go
Right.
into the man cave. I'm going to go over here and do some mindless activity.
Unwind for
Yeah, and unwind.
recharge.
Yeah, recharge. And tomorrow we'll be back at 100,
Well,
But-
and I think that's the hard part for whether man or woman that is, let's say, the one that stays at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
You yes, a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad. You're doing so much all day. You have 10 jobs. You're picking up the kids, whatever,
Mhm.
all of the things that you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you're missing that interaction from your partner or just that adult level interaction that's
Mhm.
different.
Yeah, it is.
So then when the other person comes home and they got 10 that day and nothing to give and they just need, you're just tapped. It's
Yeah.
really hard. You have to be, like I said, one person has to be really understanding and the other person that's coming home from, their corporate job has to be very intentional.
Yeah.
Leaving everything at work, reserving,
Ooh,
even
can
if
you do
it's
that?
like, I know
Can you leave everything at work?
can I do that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can, but that's what I'm saying. It takes intentionality, and that's what's missing from every relationship and most human beings today is intentionality.
I like that.
It's not just leaving your work at work too.
Yeah.
If you're stressed at work, you're
Oh,
taking
yeah.
that stress.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
that goes
You
with
take-
it too.
Yeah, you coming home, you taking everything.
Because you might not be working at home, but you're thinking, "Damn, tomorrow morning I gotta handle this."
Nah, just shoot. Just real quick story. Even today I went to the gym, right? For early in the fucking morning. I park far away. Like I park far away. I never park close to the door. You want to know why? I'm going to the gym to fucking work out. I don't need to be close to the door.
Okay.
A few extra steps is not going to kill me. So I park far away by myself. I come out to my car and there's a motherfucker parked next to me. Die. Tell me how I just wanted to hope. I wish there was a bat in my trunk.
Hey, he doesn't
I
want to. He doesn't want to let you outwork him, bro.
Bro, everywhere around us, nobody was parked. Why did you feel the need to pull up right next to me? And I'm talking about right now. I
Because
took a
those probably Jobs' older brother.
Dog, I took a picture of it. Dog, that's how much it fucking bothered me. I took a picture of it.
But
Like
no
the-
other cars within a range.
None whatsoever. Like, why,
You
dog?
could have picked any other spot. Just wanted to get right up on my guy.
Dog, I literally, and you know how my car sits low to the ground, so the door swing open wide. Dog, I literally wanted to knock his fucking mirror off, dog.
I think sometimes they think like, I don't want my car in isolation in case they try to take my car.
They're gonna take it anyway.
I'll sit next to another car.
Oh my god.
Distract them.
Dog, it's,
Give 'em
it's-
another-
dog, it's 7
target.
o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody else fucking here but us on a fucking Sunday. Parked that far away. I literally almost lost my shit. I had to call my sister, and I was like, "Dad, I said, get me home." Because I said, if this is how the day is going to be, get me home. Let me just chill at the crib. I don't know. Just wanted to share that. Let me call you later. I got to hop on another call, but I appreciate you to the moon and back. And we have gone another year without lunch.
have.
Without lunch. I just wanna-
Whoa,
just
come
gonna-
on. Why we always got to take it back? I thought we were going forward.
We are. I mean, 2026 is a new year. Would love to start it out great with lunch. That's all I'm saying.
So lunch got expensive. Inflation hit a couple 2 years.
Right?
Coy, she's
you're
good.
telling me.
Coy, she's good for it. Don't worry about that. Coy, she's good for it. She's good for it. All right, I'll text
Bye,
you later.
guys.
Later.
I,
Okay, bye.
Let's call one more. Let's see one more off the clip, and we'll get out of here.
porterhouse, not the fillet.
Nah. I need the seafood tower. Bring that whole out with the clams and everything.
Tomahawk.
Yeah. I want that motherfucker swinging. I want them to hook it, and then bring the flamethrower
the
out.
torch.
Yeah. To bring the torch with the butter and everything.
Hello.
Hey, Stacy, how we living?
Hi, sis. How are you?
Amazing. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Stacy.
Stacy, what's going on?
Hi, Coy. It's been a while.
Oh, yes.
Damn, you a fan favorite, Coy.
Everybody loves Coy, but everybody
Right.
loves you too.
I haven't
Don't
heard
worry.
I gotta
Stacy's
make it-
voice in a long time.
I gotta make sure everybody loves Coy.
We love both of you.
Quick
Everybody does.
question for you, Stacy.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this: can work ruin a relationship?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, why?
Well, I mean, I'm not speaking from experience,
No.
but I have friends who
Exactly.
people might not like their occupation and feel maybe like threatened by their occupation. So I feel like in that aspect, if you don't approve of what somebody's doing for their job, even if you say you trust them, that can ruin a relationship, but it's more just the person's fault that's not trusting the other person, you know?
100%.
So I feel like it can ruin that, but at the same time, when you meet, if you're upfront about what it is and that it's nothing to be worried about, even like bring your person around your job so they can see what you do and that it's harmless, then I feel like it shouldn't. So I feel like what somebody's occupation can, but also depending on like your work schedule and not having a lot of time for somebody, it might, but I feel like that's more likely to happen if the person you're dating doesn't have a career that they love and are settled in and they require time and they're bored and not staying busy, then yeah, somebody could be threatened by the lack of time for sure.
I don't know. I mean, it's more or less work-life balance if sooner or later you're going to have to cheerlead for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Why not cheerlead for the one you're with that's winning right now? Sometimes you're going to have to take a back seat for the job, for the betterment of the home life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I guess that also means, you have to feel secure still in the relationship you're in if either the man or the woman are picking up more hours. Like, and mind you, I have a lot of women that say, like, the man can't put up with their job.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
But like, what kind of jobs do they maybe do? Like, is it like harmless stuff?
Like, one of my homegirls, best way to put it, she's in banking and finance.
Okay,
she works
so she
a
probably
lot
gets
of
like
hours.
a lot of calls too. When,
yeah,
like,
she
she's not
works a lot of
working.
hours. She's to the betterment. She may be on call 24/7 sometimes, just on way how markets are working and whatnot. And God, I know women where the guy told her did not want her to go back to work, and he was upset, and I'm like.
Well, like, think about how, like, realtors, like the real estate world is crazy. They're constantly having to answer their clients' calls and then make calls to get back to their clients. So if you're doing a job that requires a lot, then, yeah, you might have to take a 10-minute phone call and make 2 more calls and then get back to your person. But at the same time, it's like, as long as when you are with your person and your work is set aside that you're just having that quality time to reassure that the time is important, then that's, that's something that's important. But, we all have to hustle out here. It's not cheap to live in California. It's not cheap to do anything. And you can't sit on your ass and not hustle. Like, that's just not going to happen. So I think that if your person's working hard to give you and your family or themselves even a better life, then you have to support each other. And if you're not comfortable with your person, it's probably because you're not doing your full potential as a person, and that's intimidating you,
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I
100%. And my thing too is like, insecurities lie when you're not checking in to make sure the other one's good, basically by reassuring them and knowing them. I just, some people, I don't know. If I had a girl and the girl said, "Oh, I got to work," go. "Oh, I got to work 6 days this week." Bye. Oh, you don't care? No, it's not, I don't care. You got to go to work.
Well, and you're the type of guy, Chris, where you would make sure that you did what you could to help your girlfriend.
100%. Yeah, let's win.
Even when she was busy. And
Absolutely.
I mean, truthfully, like, I've seen you date people and them not like your job. And I'm like, why not? You're a very driven person, but you're also a very loyal person.
Yeah.
So if your person is loyal and you trust them and you trust that you guys are on the same path with each other, there shouldn't be nothing to really be intimidated or upset by,
I agree with
But yeah, it is about checking in with your person and making sure that even when you're busy, that you're still thinking about them. And when you have time together, even if it's an hour, that you're about them for that hour.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Stacey, we appreciate you. We're going to let you go.
All right, you guys, have a good day.
I'll text you later.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
So
Agree
the
on.
answer is yes. Oh,
Yeah,
can always
reassurance,
happen. But there are ways
to maneuver around it, regardless of
work on it, protect it.
Yeah, 100%. You should protect anything you love, and you should work at anything you love too. Let's get up out of here. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. We listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible. You downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at MenDon'tKnow, Twitter at MenDon'Know1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'Know.com, or hop on the MenDon'Know.com website and shoot me a message. Call my guy. We're out.